Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know, a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, beet root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace. www.hoodg.com. Here we got the Godcast crew necks, hoodies, hats. If you don't know where to go to get them, www.hoodg.com. Go get you that Godcast gear, that brand Nubian gear. We got Rod Digger gear, all of that. Go to www.hoodg.com. www.hoodg.com.
What's going on, Godcast family? My name is Walter with the Black Dial, and we have two cryptocurrency courses that we are offering, one for beginners and one for the advanced users. If you're interested in learning about Bitcoin or even making your first Bitcoin purchase, we have the perfect beginner course for you. If you're more advanced and want to get involved in how to earn interest, maybe yield farming or staking, we have an advanced course where we go over the entire process. We're offering 50% off now by using the coupon code GODCAST. Go ahead and use the link below, and we can't wait to get started with you.
I'll let you go peacefully. Yeah.
Let's get it. Drugs to cope with the way we live. They done turn the neighborhood into the Bay of Pigs. Kidnapped the fathers and enslaved the kids. Now they poisoning the water that they gave the kids. He ran from the cops, so they sprayed his wig. We gon' turn the precinct to the Bay of Pigs. Saw the crib like, that's the way you live? Loafy bread, baking soda, sitting in the fridge. My melanin garners hatred, it's sacred. Hussein Bolt, I'm too swift for the races. Drugs change the house structure. See my uncle smoke rocks downstairs, now the attic is in the basement.
Preview.
You know, I hear you speak a lot about manhood and being a man and how they try to take away from that. I mean, what
Why
would
do I
you
do it?
No, not why. I know why you do it and why there's a need to do it, but I think you have to simply state what would you say is a man? What are the qualities of a man to you that you feel these that are lacking in people nowadays?
Let me give it to you with no butter on it. When
And
the
shout
shit
out to
hits
Rod
the
Digger for
fan,
your
when the shit hits the fan,
mm,
the ship high in transit, the man is supposed to be there first. When the Titanic's going down, he's supposed to say, "Ma'am, you and your child take my seat in this lifeboat. I will die so that you can live." That's hard, but they too punked out to do it. They are too off into this effeminate ideation to be able to handle the full scope of their masculine responsibilities.
and you'll have men that will literally push the woman out the way
That's not a man,
so they can get on the boat.
but that's not a man. See,
But this
man
is what
is an
they're
earned
breeding.
status. It is not just because you got balls and dick. You got to be trained to use balls and dick. And if you don't know what to do with them, you don't have the backup, you are not a man.
Now, Judge, I've been saying a lot of times that I feel like part of the reason they do this is for the path of least resistance. Let's just say a bunch of masculine soldiers wanted to come into the community and enforce whatever kind of will they want to enforce on the people. The men that would be there to protect the community are no longer there. Now you got a bunch of sissies who are like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to fight. I don't want to pick up a
Well,
gun.
there
I
you
don't want to
go.
do nothing.
There you go. A lot of people hate what they are and they hate what they want to be. So it has to be put in their thick, sissified skulls that there are masculine forms of behavior. You have to adhere to them, brother. It ain't no option. You don't get to say, I'm on the rag, or at least I've convinced myself I am. No, it doesn't work that way. See, you can't have babies. You can't get preggo. You don't go through menopause. You don't have periods. You don't have hormonal imbalances and nurse the children. You don't birth them. Excuse me. And you don't have pain when it comes time to deliver them.
It's
So just
almost
because you
insulting.
claim you want to opt out of these very grave obligations as a man, you don't get to do that. It's like you dodging the draft, dude. And the women, they're not equal to men. They are equal value to men, but we are not the same.
Another thing I say, equal is not identical. We can be equal, but that don't mean we have to be identical. Shit, even
As the French
us
say,
as
vive
men,
la différence. Eh bien.
even us as men, we're not identical. You're a man, I'm a man. Shit, we both got probably different blood types, all kind of, you know what I mean? But they got this thing where, equal means I have to be doing exactly what you're doing, and that's ridiculous. Like, you're a woman, you're supposed to do women things. I'm a man, I'm supposed to do man things. And it's okay that there are women and man things. They're trying to blur the lines on everything, and it's crazy. It's taking away the rule of law that the universe has provided for us. You see what I'm
You've
saying?
got life here for some billion years old.
Right.
It's been sexual reproduction. And now you have some people been around about 65, 70 years who want to convert everything to non-gender oriented sex. They
Right.
don't get that privilege. The thing is, it's an interesting opportunity. What has happened is, for the first time in the human race, we have a common race and ethnic goal of Asians, Africans, those people in the Mediterranean, those people from North and South America, people who come from modern Africa, those people who left it anciently. And we've got grave differences. So, excuse me.
Yeah.
It's bad when fools get away with what they are, so they don't have to stand on the wall and deliver. This bad thing. See, what are you good for? Oh, you can go get a vibrator, strap on, you can play at it, but you're not a man because you don't want to be a man. You want to be something else, and that's doing the human race no good. And how X-rated are we here?
Super X-rated.
Okay. Every time you see a human, what do you see?
Well, it depends on where your mind
Every
frame
time,
is.
what do you see?
I mean, these days, if your mind is in a certain frame of mind, you see nothing but a sexual. For a lot of people, it's a sexual opportunity, is what they see.
No, let's get to the basics. Every time you see a viable human being, you're looking at a successful fuck. And the way it works is you are birthed or you are hatched, you grow, you mature, you court, you reproduce, you deliver babies, you birth them, hatch them, you rear them, you raise them. They grow up, they do the same thing over and over. That's what we do over and over again. That is the reproductive sex cycle. So these people that don't want to go there because of their peculiar proclivities, well, I mean, have a right not to, but they have no right to teach that sick poison to the boys and girls down in the early phases of elementary school.
Right. What's that about?
That's cause. And another problem that you have with this is the reaction of the public to COVID-19.
Let's talk about that.
We've got 50 years worth of effort to tear down respect for medicine and medical technology. So you can get people to buy into this illness that is preached by people who don't want to deal with the realities of human reproduction and courtship. It's like, well, buddy, I'm sorry for you. But for 4 billion some years, humanity has evolved along with its ancestors on this planet. Then you're way off the deep end.
And there's nothing new under the sun.
That's it. So you look at dude, and he wants to slurp on the popsicle. Or he acts like it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to be proud. I mean, man. That's what I'm about. I will be ready to stand on the walls and die. Because that is the right thing to do.